morning. It's looking quiet out there now. We've had a rough go of it yesterday. Those showers, snow showers and sleet went through and really did increase in intensity for a while there as it was moving through Fargo and other parts of the valley. So that led to, of course, some slick spots on the roads that you're going to want to watch out for this morning. Sidewalks too. And of course, you could see that there are some school announcements scrolling at the bottom of your screen as well. And some of us are going to add more to that. So the view on our Storm Team Skycam might get a little different by this afternoon. Here's a look at our headlines. We've got some warnings and even winter storm warnings over in the Bismarck area. So if you're traveling in that direction today, you're going to run into some trouble. And then in the southeastern parts of our view of North Dakota, down into northeastern South Dakota and stretching down into west central Minnesota, that's a winter weather advisory in blue. And this is for today, especially later in the afternoon hours and evening when we'll see that next round of snow come through. And this gives you a good idea of where we're expecting the heaviest snow here. Fargo, not included in the advisory right now, but that doesn't mean we're not going to see any snow. It's just right now the National Weather Service is thinking that main band will be a little bit farther south. Here's a look at our temperatures. We're at 24 degrees in Fargo, 23 in Grand Forks. Some of these numbers might be the warmest we get all day. We may see some of these slide or just kind of hold steady through the morning. We're at 12 degrees in Fosston, and our wind speeds are a little stronger in the east. We've got some gusts into the teens with some variable winds out to the west here this morning. So most of us looking pretty quiet. We've got some more clouds streaming in into eastern North Dakota. We do want to take a look at this area of light snow just north of the border here. So that may be impacting places like Walhalla, back over to the Nittany area here this morning, especially in the next half hour or so as this drifts to the south and east. Just a few light flakes in that region. And that's the one area we're watching at the moment. But check out what's going on west of us. We've got a bright area of pink west and southwest of Bismarck, indicating some freezing rain there, and some rain over in northeastern Montana and snow too. And that's the next system that's going to work its way here into the valley as we progress through the day. A look at our hour by hour planner. Expect some temperatures today that are going to be just basically holding steady, maybe rising a little bit this morning before they start to drop as this next system moves in. I think the first half of the day should be quiet. There might be a couple of spotty areas of snow showers, and of course there's still some ice and snow on the roads this morning, so still not ideal. But the additional snowfall probably doesn't get started up here until we're getting into the afternoon hours, noon and beyond, starting first around the Jamestown area, and then check out what happens by around 3 o'clock. We're looking at a good area of snow, especially here in this purple area of some heavier, more intense snowfall going on. And this will just kind of continue working its way south and eastward through the evening hours for tonight, producing several inches of snow in some spots. But the heaviest band, again, south and west, but Fargo could be included in a couple of inches of snow. Devil's Lake, I would say north of Highway 2, that's where you're looking at a less likelihood of seeing any snow with this system. Maybe a few areas of light flurries or a couple of moments of some snow, but the focus again will be more into the south. 10 o'clock, we're still getting some snow in places like extreme southeastern North Dakota, back over into Lakes Country in Minnesota, and then eventually that does move on. We're clearing out, and by the time we get to tomorrow morning, we're looking at clearing skies, but cold conditions taking over for tomorrow with wind out of the northwest. So here's a look at your snowfall potential. We've got some areas where we're not seeing much at all up to the northwest. In fact, nothing in some of those locations. Fargo kind of in that 1 to 3 inch range, and then the farther south and west you are, more likely into the 3 to 6 inch range, and maybe a couple of pockets that get a little bit more than 6 inches of snow with this system. Again, this is one scenario that could happen, but this may move to the north a little bit or even shift to the south. So that would have an impact on overall totals, but it gives you a good idea of what we're looking at here for potential and where the focus will be. Here's a look at your 7-day planner. We've got some cold temperatures tomorrow. I think a lot of us are just going to spend the day in the teens. And as we head into Sunday, starting to see some hints at warming, but we really don't see that until we get into the holiday time heading toward Thanksgiving.
At least it's in that 7-day, though. It's going to take a little while to get there, but I like it. Thank you, Lisa. Coming up here on the Valley today, we'll tell you how you can get a jump start on your holiday shopping, plus help out local charities.